Why, Garrus? Why?
They know who the real threat is.
Wait, what?
Lob.
Which one has the lower health? Oh, they're both dead.
The real threat, they know the real threat isn't the idiot with the sniper rifle. It's the jackass with the heavy machine gun.
Well, now.
Welcome back, everyone. I mean Carlo. By everyone, I mean Carlo.
You know, that's going to be a running gag, and if this series ever becomes big, you know, people are going to, you know, start messing around with Carlo himself, be like, you know, I'm Carlo too.
We're all Carlo.
Yes, to some extent. Oh my god, I got such few 25,000 credits. I'm poor as fuck.
Yeah, you brokey.
Yeah, I am. But we got a bunch of missions, a bunch of stuff that we can do. Many of those are side content, but Ben, your control?
Excuse me. I say we go to the Ardat-Yakshi Monastery. That seems like the best course of action.
Leave orbit right now. Jesus Christ, look at all those systems lit up.
Like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yes, indeed. Let's actually take a look and see. This is a place that we've not explored yet. 100%, 100%. 100%. You want me to just go straight to the Ardat-Yakshi Monastery, or you want me to do a little bit of planet scanning?
Go to the monastery.
That's fair. I just want to point out that Horsehead Nebula at the Cerberus Spider Base, that's an N7 mission.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Asari colony. This is one we're going to be going to. Do you find ex-Cerberus scientists? Oh, this is only at 50% right now. Is that the only? Yeah, those are the. Oh wait, there's one. Oh wait, that's the primary one. Speak with the Quarians without tally. I mean, what?
But
we're gonna go here. Yep, rip tally. And again, I don't know how many times I have to reiterate this, but you know, don't get mad at us for killing someone off. This is not something that we would normally do, but we wanted to have a little bit of fun in
signal confirmed.
How we were going to do this, and we wanted to
play it differently than we usually do.
Yeah, I mean, like
has been reiterated a number of times over the course of this playthrough.
Like, how fun is it for you to watch someone play the exact same way that you play? I mean, the point of doing these is to be like, okay, they did something. In that way, you don't have to do it yourself. You can be like, okay, I see these different outcomes. I see these different dialogue choices. That's got to be fuel. This is only at 25%.
At the end of the day, point is, Tally fucking died. And it's funny. I mean, what?
Holy shit.
Wow, no reaction to that one, huh, Jeremy?
Well, no, because I was being chased by bitches.
Well, I mean... I was going to try and come up with a joke there, but my brain decided not to function.
You stronked just like I did at the end of that last video?
I stronked. Probe launched into Uranus.
You know what? Just
I was reminded of how if you go and launch a probe at Uranus, someone does actually make a joke. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to do that just to get the deepest here.
Faster than light jump successful.
Right? Isn't, like, if you go to if you're playing Mass Effect 2 and you launch a probe at... Or no, you don't have access to the soul.
In Mass Effect 2, you do, but in Mass Effect 3, in fact, in Mass Effect 3, you do as well, because you have to go to the Mars Archives as the second mission. And you have to go
Right.
to obviously Earth at the very end of the game. Because I'm a little bit of I have 610. Okay, that's perfect. Because of the way that things are set up in Mass Effect 2, when you do the probing of
Someone
planet
does
scanning.
make a joke. I
Yeah,
remember someone makes a joke.
It's Edie and basically usual suspects.
Usual suspects. You know it. Oh,
Basically,
look, there's 5 where there could be 6, but we rejected Caden. Fuck off, Caden. Again,
And
I'd like to note that I don't actually dislike Caden.
These are the only 5 that we're going to be having because it could also be 7, but Tali's dead.
A certain Quarian took a rocket to the face.
But yeah, basically and I'm just going to leave those things as is. I don't need anything else. Basically, got 5 points for you, 2 points for you.
We're holding on to the 5 points for Garrus.
And Liara, the 2 points. I mean, she can only put 1 point into stasis, and that's it. So I guess hold on. Yeah. Okay. So basically, in Mass Effect 2, if you're doing the planet scanning, and this is the funny thing, is that if you go to the Sol system in Mass Effect 2, and you try and do any planet scanning,
I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it.
If you go to Uranus,
Ardat-Yakshi, like Moritz.
It already says, like the planet already says,
These Ardat-Yakshi
depleted.
themselves to avoid that.
Which
but it doesn't mean they're harmless.
It does it that
Their
like that
urge
on
to
purpose
feed
so
can
that
be
you don't
powerful.
get the temptation to planet
That's why
scan.
High Command sent
But
commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
we're humans and we've got a nasty
sorry
sense
High
of humor,
Command want us to
and so did Byra
If there was a
apparently.
chance the Ardat-Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
That if you fire a probe at
Purge.
Uranus,
You mean destroy?
Edie responds
They would have
saying,
brought heavy explosives with
"Really,
them, yes.
Commander?" And then, and then, and then after you probe once, if you send a second probe, Edie responds, "Probing Uranus."
If Asari High Command believes this is a threat worth purging, then that's our goal. We locate the commandos, then finish the job.
As you wish. Though I'd like to know exactly who sent the distress call.
We'll find out soon enough.
Okay, let's. Okay, you got the weapons cracked. Oh God, what now?
Just laughing at probing Uranus.
My visor's IR says this shuttle's...
And it's funny because Trisha Helfer just does it so monotonously, like she's, oh God, what's the word? Not bored, but that
she's got the monotone, but it also sounds defeated.
that's the word, yeah, defeated. It's like, because like the
Elevator
first,
disabled to prevent entry or escape.
like I said, the first time that you do it, she's basically like, "Really, Commander?"
That sound. There's more than one out there.
By the way, one of them is gonna say something, second, and the other one's gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, that was me," and I just love
What
that
was
because
that?
it's funny.
Stay sharp.
That was not it. It's coming up.
I heard something. That was me.
Wait, what? All right, never mind. Yeah, I was thinking that Garrus just spoke to himself, but it was actually Shepard.
I remember that it was Garrus who said that was me, sorry. I just didn't remember who prompted it.
Yeah, that's what it is. But it like that's something that I do like about this game is the natural camaraderie dialogue between characters.
You won't believe what Yanis managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work.
They're gonna watch a porno.
So act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, stupid. Don't leave evidence.
Lop. Reminder. Blah blah blah. Pause to read. This thing. Oh, that's a busted terminal thingy. Again, pause if you want to read. The Superintendent Jethra. So, I mean, those times are like insane when you think about it. It's like they have a strict ass schedule. Wake up is like 15 minutes starting at 5:30. Breakfast is obviously 30 minutes, 5:45 to 6:15. Then they have like a morning meditation for almost 2 hours, and then they have a study period for another 2 hours, and then they have chores for 2 hours. Yeah.
My issue with this is, and it's a very small nitpicky issue. It implies that Asari would use the same metrics for time as humans do.
You raise a good point on that.
Like, I feel like different species would label and count time differently than humans, especially since, different planets would have different orbital cycles, orbital lengths, and
now
different lunar orbital cycles. So or rotation cycles. So it would make sense that other species would, denote time differently because,
looks like we know
days could be longer or shorter than on Earth.
This monastery's out
Their
of the way.
orbits could be longer or shorter than
Reapers want
Earth's.
with Ardat-Yakshi.
Yeah, now the one thing that I will say
Anything useful?
as a counter argument to that is that remember that the Omni tool is
a
used
translator.
is a translator, and so that could be translated to
place gone pretty badly.
Earth language. Lop.
I mean, it's a thought, Bottom.
This place is a lost cause if it's already crawling with Reapers. Let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
I don't necessarily disagree with the
Translation.
with that argument, but the flaw in that argument is that, again, time would be denoted differently, or realistically, time would be denoted a little bit differently, no matter where, because no one planet is going to, have the same day length as Earth.
Yeah, they actually...
The exact same day length. And so a translation would be off in that regard, I would think, because
they actually
no way
made...
they could match... the translation could match 100% because numbers would be different.
In Mass Effect 2, when you encounter, when you scan different planets, there's the feature or whatnot that it basically shows how much
Samara.
each cycle is in comparison to Earth.
The corruption here runs deep.
Which I always thought was kind of cool.
My daughters have lived here for centuries, Garrus. I've come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Bottom.
Find your daughters fast. I'm setting off a bomb the commandos brought here.
The Justicar Code demands I discover what happened to my children in this monastery. I cannot ignore it.
Jared, tell your mom to shut up. Love.
You know what? That's an old joke, but I approve.
We'll meet again.
Love.
I will draw these creatures off.
I don't know if we ever actually explained that joke, which I'm willing to explain in just a second.
Does it really need an explanation, though?
Well, okay, so basically, Ben and I were playing the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer on the PS3. This was years ago. And
I mean, it was actually, I'm pretty sure it was during COVID.
okay, this
It
was
wasn't that
a
it
year or
wasn't
two
that
ago.
long ago.
But basically, we were playing a mission where we were fighting the Reapers, and a Banshee screamed across the map, and simultaneously, I shit you not, simultaneously, Ben said, "Jeremy, tell your mom to shut up," while I said, "Ben, your mom's back." About 6 months later, we were playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer
Are
again,
there any survivors?
and a Banshee screamed across the map,
It wouldn't.
and
The monastery only had a few
I have
guards
no
to
idea
protect it.
how we managed to do this
Again.
again,
I think,
but we reversed
I think-
what we each said. So this time I said,
well, I think you had said something like calling me a bitch, and I said when the Banshee screamed, I said, "Oh, speaking of bitches, Jeremy, your mom's back."
and I said, tell your mom to shut up. Like we basically reversed what we said to each other the first time, just on instinct. It's like we knew.
Yeah, I really wish that we'd had footage of both moments.
Thank you, Garrus.
Jesus. I looked away for 1 second, and then I looked back, and she's just disintegrating on the ground. Speaking of bitches, your mom's back.
Love. Jesus Christ, Garrus, I approve.
That used to be a person.
There we go. Yeah,
And a
so
zombie.
basically,
What have the Reapers done?
the one issue that I have with this specific mission was that in Mass Effect 2, and I could just be completely off on this, but my recollection has always been the same as to how they even have an Ardat-Yakshi monastery with a bunch of potential Ardat-Yakshi, when in Mass Effect 2, when you do Samara's loyalty mission, Samara specifically says that there are 3 Ardat-Yakshi in existence, and she has 3 daughters, and it is as it seems. So, how are there more than 3 Ardat-Yakshis?
It could be that this was kept secret by the Asari government, and not even Samara knew.
That's fair. I'll just go along
Because
with
it
that.
would make sense that they'd want to keep this place as isolated
Under
as
wraps?
possible.
Yeah.
As
They
soon
wouldn't
as I was
want anyone from outside getting in
Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest.
and risking the
She and her sister Rila are Ardat-Yakshi.
and risking the
Rila.
others getting out.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those
Monsters.
Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
Bottom.
There's a bomb in the Great Hall. We're setting it off, so find your sister quickly.
Bomb? But I thought you came to rescue us.
Fuck no.
I'm here because this place is a liability.
A liability? My friends have been killed. Turned into...
Falair, we did not come to argue.
No, you came to destroy us.
Yeah, I did. I mean, what?
You're goddamn right.
Falair!
So she commit. That would have just been funny. Like she just commits suicide so that you don't get to
Great
kill her.
She's looking for Rila.
Look for that bomb.
I doubt we'll miss it.
Lob. Okay, let's renegade. That's funny.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Well, you notice I'm not even bothered to angle the fucking controls because I just wanted to move on. Ooh, I leveled up.
We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Lop. Okay, let me 4 points. I can put them in the rope or I can hold on to them.
Put them into warp.
Damage, detonate. Before I do that, let me take a look at Liara and see what I did with hers. I'll put them in the damage. What's for the... Oh, I have 4 points for her as well. So you said damage?
Yeah.
And Leo's got 4. Hold on to them or put them into...
Yeah, hold on to them.
And Garrus is 7.
Ooh. How about we max out armor-piercing ammo?
Make his Typhoon even more deadly?
Exactly. What's the bottom one?
Pierce. Basically, it does penetration, but at the same time, it's like, you know, that's only if an enemy is behind cover, whereas Garrus just shreds the fuck out of everything that's not in cover. So.
And I think it weakens armored targets by a little bit, or it ignores a certain portion of their armor. I would go with damage, though. Health and armor. Yeah. Because we don't really need... With the Typhoon, he's already going to wreck their shit quickly. This will just make it so it's even faster.
That is fair. Oops, Uncle. Oops, I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Oh, no, I was gonna fucking use the... Fuck, what's that ability? Overload, but Garrus shredded them before I could actually give him the command to do it.
Yeah. Garrus with the Typhoon is just easy mode.
You know, it really is. And I have our one viewer, Carlo, to actually thank for telling me about that. This was years ago on the PS3 version of all things. Wow. That basically equipping Garrus with the Typhoon, I don't know exactly what the, like what exactly it was, but it's like some glitch or something. Pause to read.
Probably a bug.
Yeah, a bug that when you have that specific thing equipped, that Garrus just shreds the fuck out of everything with it. And what makes this even more hilarious is that once you get it up to level 10, and if you're playing it on Insanity, which is exactly what I'm doing. Like, I literally just started a new game plus with my primary Shepherd, and I had to play a couple rounds or a couple missions before I gained... Jesus Christ, Garrus. Before I gained access to the ability to upgrade weapons, and the moment that I did, boom, I maxed out that Typhoon like instantly. Like, it's not the most glorious looking weapon to actually have Garrus use, but it's the, you know, thing about just, you know what, off with your head. Up. And off with your head too. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
You missed.
That time I didn't.
Well, you still missed the first time.
Up. You know what? 50% isn't bad. Well,
I mean, you hit 100% of 2 shots, but you missed 50%
Of the head?
2 headshot. I'm stronking.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
I wish I could, Jeremy, but it's kind of not something you can really control. Yeah,
Why?
sure. Let me just fucking flip the off switch in the middle of my stroke. Wow.
Oh, she's like this too now. Okay.
Another dead commando. Was she holding off Reapers or was she left behind?
Commandos work as teams. She would have volunteered to guard this point.
Hope she took some down before she died.
Me too, Garrus. Me too.
Yeah, it's too bad she wasn't you and had the Typhoon available. You could have held this point alone.
Bop. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Even though we're not doing the N7 missions or the last 3 N7 missions yet in this playthrough, which we will get to eventually once we have all 3 of them unlocked, we'll do them all as one video. I just want to point out that I am still disappointed that the Legendary Edition does not include multiplayer.
Yeah.
There's our
Damn
bomb.
shame.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Just
Rila cannot hear us.
looking. I'm specifically not getting the Medi gels because I know. Actually, no, I take it back. I get XP for getting the Medi gels, and Garrus is going to shred the Banshees once they arrive. So. It's better to get these now than when you're in the middle of combat, because once you kill the last enemy, it goes into a cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
And on an initial playthrough, just sacrifice them for getting the XP, because you'll get to the max level in your initial playthrough, most likely, especially if you if you inputted a Mass Effect 2 character. But it's just the thought of you want that XP.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
Assuming direct control.
Bop.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Garrus, get out your other weapon, dumbass. Blop. Shred them, Garrus!
Oh god. Oh, the aura's down.
So is Garrus.
Oh, well. Excuse me, Phil.
Alright, and hear me out on this.
Jeremy, you're being tracked by 2 Banshees. There's no fucking way.
There is a way. Believe in myself.
And before a Banshee just picks you up and kills you while you're rezzing one of them.
Lop.
Get executed.
Why, Garrus? Why?
They know who the real threat is.
Wait, what?
Lob.
Which one has the lower health? Oh, they're both dead.
The real threat, they know the real threat isn't the idiot with the sniper rifle. It's the jackass with the heavy machine gun. I would say hit one of them with Garrus's proximity mine.
Wait, where's the other one? Oh, there's the other one. Now Garrus is shredding it. I don't know why I did that one, but okay. What's my other ability? L1. You know what? Let's see what that does. Nothing.
Yeah, Dominate's not gonna fucking work on a Banshee.
I had to check it out.
I don't know what the plan was there, Chief.
The chief was to check it out.
The Chief?
Wait,
the plan?
Something. Fuck you.
Jeremy Stronking again, guys.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Wasn't the first time.
Lop. Certainly won't be the last either.
Fuck you.
Lop.
I survived that.
Good for you.
I thought you were gonna say just barely.
Nah.
Flare, go! Take the elevator!
Rila, what are you doing?
Besides,
It's too late.
I wanted to see if I died, and that would have gone towards one of the many deaths that I had that would count towards, you know, counting how many deaths total I have throughout this entire playthrough.
Lop.
It makes it more on edge of your seat if you,
Rila!
don't
I love you.
just use your
Rila!
revives easily.
Lop. Wow.
We're not your slaves.
Damn, sucks to suck, nerd.
Love.
Lop.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
And check
What
that
is
real
that?
quick.
Valair, the code demands an Ardat-Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, There is only one way to save Valere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I believed.
La,
Goodbye, Samara. Wait, her eyes are open.
why did she blink?
Mother! Why would she do this after Rila saved our lives?
You did nothing to cause this, Valere. Samara made her choice.
She shouldn't have had to. My mother died because of our code. Because I'm an Ardat-Yakshi. Please. Leave me with her.
Bottom.
You're an Ardat-Yakshi, Valere. I can't risk you leaving this planet.
I have no plans to leave. And I'd never let the Reapers take me alive.
I can't take that chance.
What are you doing? Isn't losing my family enough?
Do it.
Bring the shuttle. I want off this planet.
Getting your coordinates now, Commander.
Looks like he's flipping off because you
Just
can't
follow
see
the
the
smoke.
second finger. Well, now.
Well,
We
that
lost-
was intense.
We lost 5 squad mates
Commander,
during the
I'm
suicide
pleased to
mission
hear
in
the
Mass Effect
Ardat-Yakshi
2,
situation has been
plus
put to
1
rest.
prior to Mass
Could I
Effect,
guess you're
the suicide
contact
mission in
inside
Mass
the
Effect
Asari
2.
High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely
That's
here to convey
6.
gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission.
So far,
The next
we've
team of
lost
commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead.
Morden, Thane,
Farewell, Commander.
and now Samara
Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
in Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect 3. So that was, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the other 3, Jacob, Miranda. Who's the last one? Should I link to
So-
Anderson?
Nah, he can wait.
Let's see. Jacob, Miranda are still alive. Oh, and Garrus.
Garrus.
Those are literally the only 3, and by the end of this game, it could be potentially
So,
2,
Sarah?
I think.
About your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. No way I want that crap on my record.
La,
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
He can wait.
fuck him.
Okay, found something. From Miranda Lawson, Shepard. I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get here. Miranda. Hard to say goodbye. From Caden Alenko. Hey, Shepard. When I walked away from the Normandy, it felt strange. I knew leaving was for the best, but that didn't make it easy. We've been through a lot together. That mission on Eden Prime changed my life, and Vermeer was, well, nobody should have to make that kind of decision you made. Whether or not we've always seen eye to eye, I've always had your back. I've had your back back, and you've always had mine. I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you. Take care of yourself, Commander, and kick some Reaper ass, Caden. Yeah, get fucked, Caden.
He didn't really have our back in Mass Effect 2, though. Let's be honest. He really didn't.
You're right. In fact, if you saved Ashley from Vermeer, she definitely didn't either. Take a break from Garrus Vakir and Shepard. I thought the next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around C-Sec near the Shuttles if you're interested, Garrus. Asari Squad ready. From Corrine Lemaeus. Commander Shepard. This is one that you can pause if you want to read that one. Getting away from work. From Liao to Sony. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel Liara. Visiting the Citadel. Oh, I gotta read this one. From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters from to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie.
Wow.
So actually, let me talk to Trainer really quick because I'm right here.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Lop. You know which one to pick.
We're in the middle of a war, Specialist. We've got bigger problems than finding a toothbrush.
Understood, Commander. And to be clear, I'm happy to be here. If I can help with the comm system and get you the intel you need to win this war, I'll have done more than I ever did in the lab. Was there anything else?
Nah, leave her to her business.
Carry on, Specialist.
I'm going to talk to these two up front. That'll be the end of this video. I mean, obviously, once I talk to them. Lop.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Wow, that was
Sorry about Samara.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy. Commander?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Lop.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay, well, in our next video, Ben, we got something special planned, don't we? Not really special per se, ha 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 ha. But this is when this.
Something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel.
Shut up, Samantha.
You mean Samantha?
Lop. Yeah, Samantha. Lop. I was thinking about Samara because we just did that mission. This is when this episode gets uploaded. This will be episode 96. Oh, excuse me, 97. We're gonna do a mission that takes 3 parts and gets us up to 100.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Ben?
Yeah.
You want to leave that a secret, or you want to, spoil things now?
I mean, it's not like it's all that special of a thing, but I think we can keep it a secret, because either way, they're gonna find out next week.
That is very true. Until then.
Until then.